Hi there, my name is Melanie Morgan, and I am your host of the Fugly Ugly Truth, a journey to self-love, but it goes much deeper than the surface context of that term. This journey is personal, spiritual, and will take you to places inside yourself that will be the catalyst to your greatest healing, your deepest purpose, and your highest sense of self that will create positive impact in your life and the community that surrounds you. The self-love journey is an adventure to your truest essence of your spiritual beingness, a deep declaration of faith in who you are, why you're here, and why your unique imprint in this world matters. To walk the journey well, you need to understand the depths of your experiences, what they created, how they shaped you, and what purpose they truly served. What makes me qualified to guide you on your journey? Great question. I'm going to share a small portion of my own journey, and you can decide. I've always had a great passion for all things spiritual since I was a very young child, whether it be through multiple events of spiritual phenomena that I experienced with my first memory at the age of 2. I experienced profound connection to the unseen realms and divine support and guidance as far back as I can remember. I was so enamored by it all, the religious ceremonies and different traditions growing up in a split religious culture of both the Catholic Church with my grandmother and the prayer temples of Buddhism with my mom. It stirred my curiosity as I became of age and I went even deeper into the religious beliefs such as Muslim, Hinduism, and ancient indigenous traditions. I fell in love with each one of them fully, read their doctrine, connected to their systems of faith, understood their foundational principles, and began to compare them to each other, only to find that they were more similar than they were different. While other teenagers were out and about, I was immersed in the study of belief. It was at a time of great tragedy years later and deep losses in many parts of my life that I went deeper than the surface of religion and began the journey of a deeply personal connection to the realm of the divine. As I went deeper in through prayer and surrender, my gifts began to rise. A random scripture became a full written chapter, recording a healing session through automatic writing, and I discovered how to hear God or Source, Spirit, or the Divine, or whichever makes you most comfortable. Where's your connection? From there, my book, From Broken to Becoming, became a published result of the real beginning of my journey and my return to self. It was through honest, raw release of my anger, grief, sadness, hurt, and guilt that I learned the power of meditation. This began a daily practice that furthered my healing and showed me how to see beyond the surface, and how letting go of control is when the universe communicates and guides through ancient wisdom, not learned but remembered. Sounds that resonate healing, divine love, and energetic connection. Visions of past, present, and potential futures are not just seen in the mind, but lived, experienced, and understood on levels never learned in a book. And how every one of our senses has its own profound connection and story to tell if we're just willing to see, hear, feel, and honor the senses we experience. The more I surrendered to the omniscience of God, the more I learned of the spiritual connection to each other, no matter the religious belief, or the systems, or the practices, or the traditions all around the world. There is a universal language in our frequency, our energy, and in the core essence of who we are. Here I learned how to communicate to people in their own language of sense, as I guided them on their own healing journey back to self. When I became a coach, I had no idea that these things would serve my clients in profound and amazing ways, but they did. What I thought would be conversations that created space for my clients to work through their consciousness through a soft reveal became deeply unraveling of the mental, emotional, and spiritual conditioning they had experienced all of their life. And I felt it all in the first couple of minutes. I just knew what one word would open the door to sacred release. Where there was divide, I could see the bridge that connected us. And the more that I allowed my own conditioning to fall away, I understood love, self, the divine, creation, the world, and its people on a whole new level, beyond religious belief systems, beyond cultural upbringing, beyond dogma and doctrine, at a soul level. And so it became part of my mission and purpose to share with you everything I've learned along this amazing and ever-evolving journey to self, to spirit, to source, and let you decide how far on your own journey you want to travel as you co-create your own adventure of personal and spiritual evolution. On this channel, I'll talk about personal growth, spiritual concepts, healing, triggers, whatever I'm led to reveal. In this bowl, I have a bowl of random topics, and I'm always open to talk about ones that interest you if you're willing to share them. We'll even pull some pages out of the spiritual encyclopedia I've written and talk about different spiritual terms. Perhaps debunk some of the myths surrounding beliefs and start to dissect some of the fluff that you've been given on the world of spirituality. Who knows where our conversations will go? But I do know one thing: it will be felt. So may this channel, may you find that this channel is just one of the ways Spirit speaks to you. So shut out the noise, open your heart, prepare your mind for truth that speaks to you. Take what you need and what you don't, simply leave behind. Determine what you need and ditch what you don't. But never, ever stop the search for truth that is meant for you. So again, welcome to the Fugly Ugly Truth, a journey to self-love that goes much deeper than you can imagine. This isn't fluff, it is foundation. So if you're ready for your sacred return to the divine essence within, I invite you to become part of our new tribe. And if you like my content or you like my vibe and you're ready to grow with our soul tribe, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this resonated with you and you know that someone you know needs to hear this today so they don't feel alone, please share, pay it forward, be the bridge to help someone else get to the other side. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our first video about inner child healing. Until next time, take care and always choose happy. Toodles.